G'day guys, and welcome to the show where I report on the latest in gaming news. And if you do end up enjoying today's video, please remember to smack that like button real good. And before we do get to the gaming news today, since the gaming news will be in the second half of this video, I want to tell you guys about Warcraft, because as you can see behind me, I did a Warcraft video last week. You can check it out in the description if you haven't seen it already. However, a lot of you guys that did see the video did ask me about the interviews and if you could see them. Well, here are my favorite part of the interviews. So this first half of the video will be interviews from Warcraft with the actors, and then the second half will be gaming news. So here's some of my favorite parts in the interviews. Were you on the same set as him?
Yes. We were on the same set, yeah. And there's concessions.
So you can see him with like all the dots on
all the dots in the camera, and so dimensionally, like just physically,
yeah.
In the film, obviously, you know, Orgrim is 7 foot tall, 700 pounds. So a lot of times they'd be on like boxes or step ladders, or if Rob and I, for instance, if we were shooting a scene, we'd have to be like this far away from each other.
Because my shoulders are so wide.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And there's a scene where Toby's character has his hand on my face, and we had to bring in like a prop hand that would be, it was green and like but to scale. And so there's like little concessions and adaptations you have to make with that.
There was like this spatial thing where like, because you're actually like 8 foot or whatever, like 700 pounds.
6 feet wide,
yeah. So like, how was that like to work with him, and how was it to work with them?
I mean, they were incredibly respectful for me. I turn up in green pajamas, you know, and we always feel a bit like a prat, you know. It's difficult not to, but then especially when you got like a helmet your mother bought you, where you're like, couldn't I get this? Why have I got this helmet? So I'm wearing one of those, and I turn up, and everyone treated me like I was this giant orc, and so the performance became very easy, you know. Yeah. But it's, you have to be spatially aware. I have a fight scene with another orc, and I'm hitting him here, going, and he's, but
so
20 feet away.
Yeah. So, that must be really weird.
It's like being 9 again.
Yeah, but we wanted to be so authentic to the game. And I thought we were, but apparently my armor was not big enough.
Yeah, have you seen the photoshops with like they did it like on Reddit and stuff? People did it and like overdone it like 10 times the size where it would be like the game, and it was ridiculous. I was like,
how do you see the fella's head in the game?
It's still there, like somehow. And there we have it, the interviews with the actors from Warcraft. I had a bunch of fun doing that and learning from them about the movie and how they did it all. It was a great experience, and yeah, you guys should definitely go check out Warcraft. But now, let's get to the gaming news. And it's that if you saw yesterday's gaming news video, you know that the PlayStation 4 Neo is actually a real thing and has been confirmed by Sony themselves. Now, the interesting part of all this is that it is reported that Sony will not announce this at E3. Even though it is in the works behind the scenes and everything, they're waiting for a later date to reveal everything together for the PlayStation 4 Neo, which will most likely be later down the line around Gamescom or even Paris Games Week. The part that gets even crazier now is there are reports that Microsoft may reveal their Xbox Scorpio system at E3. And on top of that, if Microsoft don't reveal their newer Xbox Scorpio, Xbox 1.5 or Xbox 2 or whatever you want to call it, it looks like PlayStation may be a little tricky and decide to actually announce their PlayStation Neo, which is crazy to even think about if they did that. So essentially, Microsoft are in a real pickle here, because PlayStation have said that they are working on the PlayStation Neo, a brand new PlayStation console that is the PlayStation 4 but with new features and everything like that. But the thing is, if Microsoft don't announce their new upgraded Xbox system at E3, it gives the chance for PlayStation to go, ha 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 ha, let's steal the show, and actually reveal their PlayStation Neo, which is crazy. So yeah, this is some pretty hot stuff right here heading into E3. We're only a couple of days or so away from the event itself. It's gonna get really, really heated with the companies doing what they do best in announcing big games and big things. It's gonna be awesome. Stay tuned for more gaming news videos. And there we have it. That is the gaming news for today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy that. And now, Gorilla Man, please hand me that question. Thanks, Gorilla Man. Okay, guys, the question is, what is your favorite video game controller of all time and why? And yes, that does include mouse and keyboard. So get creative with your answers and put them down below in the comment section, and you could end up on the next show. But if you enjoyed today's video, please remember to smack that like button real good, because I'm ChampChong. My accent is generally here. Let's go on to the previous question.